information about the clinical diagnosis and pharmacy, and it was written by the Charak, the famous surgeon Sushruta, and they had discussed and diagnosed of different ailments and their remedies in his treatise, the Sushruta Samhita. Okay, what Sushruta Samhita, what they are written, remedies and treatments. The importance of the text is that it discusses that different causes leading, what kind of the different causes were for the injuries, what kind of fractures should be there. Everything is written in this book. And even see, this is a Kitab-e Susud. This Sushruta Samhita, sorry, Sushruta Samhita get translated in Arabic language, and the name of that language is a Kitab-e Susud. Even the Bhatta, he has also written many books on medical science. Not only Jivika, not only Sushruta, even the Bhatta, even they have written books on medical science. Then Ashtanga Sangraha, Ashtanga Hriday Samhita. These are the important medical science book. And even the Buddha Bhikkhu, Siddha Nagarjuna. What? Buddha Bhikkhu Nagarjuna, he has written this Rasa Ratnakar book which describe a chemical metal. And students, mathematics. Our Indian math is also get worldwide famous. Why? Because we knows very well that we introduce, means our India is the first country who use 1 to 9 numbers. Worldwide it gets over and we accepted it. But we introduce a zero. Because of this zero, new decimal system gets introduced in the world. Just like you know very well, the square root of 4 is 2. But root ka square root kya hai? Okay, the square root of root 2, then we say 1.1414. Okay, fine. But that decimal point, who get the credit of this? Only to the India, because we introduced zero and the whole decimal systems can change in the mathematics. Aryabhatta, even Aryabhatta was an Indian astronomer. देखो आर्यभट्ट कितने एंशियंट टाइम में थे, लेकिन वो हमारे साइंटिस्ट थे. वर्ल्ड को पता नहीं था कितने ये थे, व्हाट वी से प्लैनेट्स कितने थे. बट आवर इंडिया अपने एंशियंट टाइम में कुंडली देखते ना, आपका शुक्र भारी है, बुध भारी है, ये भारी है, शनि भारी है. ओके, तो हम लोग अपने पुराने टाइम से, फ्रॉम एंशियंट टाइम, वी आर यूजिंग इट इन आवर एज सीइंग अ फ्यूचर. ओके, मतलब इतने थे. एंड इवन साइंटिस्ट डोंट नो, साइंटिस्ट को पता नहीं था दैट व्हाट इज द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन द मार्स एंड द अर्थ. लेकिन हनुमान चालीसा, इन हनुमान चालीसा विच इज रिटन इन एंशियंट टाइम, उन्होंने वहां पे मेंशन किया है कि व्हाट इज द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन this one, what is the distance between earth and the Mars. If such kind of, we are such excellent, itne excellent hai hum. Okay, but still we didn't got the, okay, still we didn't got the opportunity. Okay, then the Varamihi, they have wrote a famous take, Panchasiddhantika. Okay, these are this is written in a 6th century, and what it discuss, they discuss the principle of Indian astronomy, and along with the astronomy from the Greek, Roman, Egyptian civilization. Okay, so student, currently if I ask anyone how many schools are in Badlapur, तो सब लोग at least 10 names तो दे ही देंगे. It means we got colleges and schools on our footstep पे ही बहुत सारे schools है. But in the ancient time, the schools and colleges are so few, they are very limited. Okay, which are that if you are limited, so we are going to learn. The famous university is a Takshashila University. Takshashila University student was an important city on ancient Indian trade route. And Takshashila, right now, Takshashila, it is in the Pakistan. Because Pakistan country gets formed in 1947, in a modern time. Sorry, 1946, in a modern time. But previously, they are the part of our India. Na? So basically, वो तो पढ़ेंगे. So this is the photo of a Takshashila University. So in this Takshashila University, students, which are the this Takshashila University get established in a 6th century. And you know who are the student of this university? Okay, who are these student? That's Jivika, that a well-known Vaidya. It is in the court of Bimbisara. He studied in this university. The founder of Maurya Empire, Chandragupta Maurya. Even he also took his education in this university. Even the Bindisara and Ashoka. He also took education from this university itself. Even that we have learned about the Panini, a great grammarian. He has explained the concept of the grammar. He also took the education from this university. Even the Greek historian Alexander, they also give a description of this university in his book. And even the various Chinese Buddhist bhikkhu, Fahayan, he also visited this university. And what kind of subject? अपने जैसा English, maths, and history, geography नहीं पढ़ाते थे. So what they taught literature, Buddhist philosophy, economics, and logics. Such kind of books were there. Okay. Now the next university is a Varanasi. See, Varana is a name of a river, and Asi is also name of a river. Okay, and the city gets situated in between this two river, that is known as a Varanasi. Okay, and this Varanasi University is from ancient time. It was there, and what is the main aim of this university? To give the education in a Vedic as well as Jain and Buddhist philosophy. Vallabhi was an ancient city in Saurashtra. Saurashtra हम लोग ने पढ़ा है. Okay, so then even in Gujarat, and from 5th to 8th century, it was an important center. Same, सब में Jain philosophy, Buddhist philosophy and literature, ये common लिखना है. यहाँ पे भी सभी universities, because तुम किसी भी स्कूल में जाओगे, तुम्हें वो English पढ़ाएंगे, मैथ्स पढ़ाएंगे, साइंस पढ़ाएंगे, हिस्ट्री पढ़ाएंगे, ज्योग्राफी पढ़ाएंगे. In the same way, in all universities, the subjects were common. See, this is the Nalanda University. Okay, see students, the Nalanda University, currently it is in a Patna city in Bihar. Okay, and even Emperor Ashoka gives donation for the establishment of this university. And in this book, there have thousands of, so many books, means more than 1,000 of books were available in ancient time. Can you imagine ancient time? More than 12,000 books were there. And even if you wanted to go to the student doctorate line or in engineering line, you have to give an entrance exam na. तो नालंदा यूनिवर्सिटी में एंशियंट टाइम में एंट्रेंस टेस्ट लेते थे at the gate. If you pass it in the entrance exam, then only you will get admission in a Nalanda University. Vikramshila University. This university get located in a Bhagalpur in Bihar, and even it was established the king named Dharmapal in a 8th century. And listen, what is the basic of this speciality? That it has a 6 viharas and has a separate own entrance. Kanchi University. This Kanchi University students get established in a Palwa dynasty, where in Palwa dynasty, and it is important center for the teaching and learning of Vedic Buddhist texts. These are the important center. Okay. The art and architecture because सब में education ही नहीं हुआ था, art भी था. ये तो स्तूपा of Sachi. Okay, स्तूपा of Sachi. It is in Madhya Pradesh, and this is the iron pillar. Okay, and this is also a Arola. Okay, caves are there. Ajanta and Arola caves are there. So all these are get established, not established. It built it during the ancient period of time. That Indian architecture is reached to the high peak to the Maurya and even Gupta period. Even we have learned that after the Kalinga War, King Ashoka accept a path of the Buddhism or the and he wanted to spread that a spread of peace, message of peace to amongst the people. So what he did, he erected various pillars. तो इसका मतलब pillars हो गए. तो pillars है तो art and architecture हो गया. Okay. So along with it, the stupa of Sachi, cave sculptures, Karla, Nashik, Ajanta, Arola, they have given a tradition. Okay, same tradition, and it later on it goes further, and even see this is a bronze image of a Nataraj. Okay, so such kind of this bronze images were also there, and even in a dynasties we have learned about a various temples, Mahabalipuram temple and various Pathadakkal temple. हमने ये temples देखे थे ना. So these are also have a great importance. From this we come to know what kind of arts were there. Students, this is okay. You can see this is an iron pillar which is at Mehruli in Delhi. See, right now कोई भी हम लोग iron लेते हैं, so it get rusted. See, this pillar get built in a 6th century. 6th century, and now it is a 21st century. Still, it is not rusted. It is well in condition. So it means you get to know what kind of metallurgical advanced technology they get used. So students, till here we have learned about the culture, ancient Indian culture, and in the next chapter we are going to learn about the other things. Okay.